Hey guys, JB here from Alpha Wolf Consulting, coming to you today with the next session in understanding psychological engineering and my introduction to psychological engineering. And we're going to move on from yesterday. So yesterday we looked at psychological structures, hierarchies of meaning, and our emotional meaning that is assigned to it. And what we're going to do today is we're going to talk through a practice I created, and I'm going to show you how we alter or re-engineer our psychological structure, our hierarchy of meaning, and our emotional states to alter our biochemical state. Do you sort of get it? So our emotions are the link or the trigger that releases our biochemical states that allow us to feel love, to feel joy, to feel happiness, or on the negative spectrum, to feel fear, to feel anger. So just realize that it is our emotions that trigger the physical sensations we experience within our body. So an important one that I created was a practice, and it really works to define this, where what we are going to do is alter the psychological structure of my name, Justin, and I'm going to redefine the hierarchy of meaning for my name, Justin, to be I love you. And that hierarchy of meaning is going to trigger the emotional sensation of love, and then that emotional sensation of love is going to trigger my biochemical sensation or feeling of love, that feeling of love in my heart. So it's important to understand with this practice, all you are doing is inserting your name, and then what we are doing is associating the saying of my name to being the unconscious meaning of I love you. So it goes, Justin, I love you. And then, so they're individual points. So it's not Justin, I love you. It's Justin, I love you. And then we focus on feeling the sensation of love. And we focus on feeling it in our heart. So the easiest way to feel love is to just remember times you experienced love, and we're just associating those feelings and experiences to the hierarchy of meaning of I love you. Do you sort of get it? And then what happens is that when we feel that emotion deeply and truly, and we experience that memory, the biochemical sensations come flooding in, that we start to feel love in our chest. We start to feel our heart beat a little bit more. Do you sort of get it? And the key is this is behavioral conditioning. Okay, so I'm conditioning Justin means I love you, and I love you means the physical sensation and emotional sensation of love that I have experienced in this life. Do you sort of get it? So we're just repeating that cycle until it is locked in, until that synaptic pathway of Justin or your name equals I love you. So when your name is said, when you say your name, even when you think your name, the synaptic pathway that fires instantly, because it is the strongest, is I love you. And then, because that behavior is associated to memories and emotions of love, they flood into my mind, and the physical sensation comes after. Do you sort of get it? And now my name is a trigger to feel love in this life. Do you sort of get it? So it's very important. So what we're trying to do, and this is why it works really well with my full brain activation, or simply put, crossing your hemispheres. Okay, when you cross your left hemisphere into the right hemisphere, okay, your right hemisphere of your brain is activated. When you then push your left hemisphere, your right hemisphere into your left side of your brain is activated. When both of those are simultaneously activated, you are now consciously in command of how the structuring of that mind, your conscious and unconscious mind, happen. But it's not through the conscious creation of that new mind, it's through the intention and attention that I put onto things. So I am not trying to change like the meaning of Justin. I am simply putting my intention and attention to be Justin means this. I'm not trying to redefine everything that has ever been known. I am simply directing my conscious mind to focus on my name, Justin, and then the hierarchy meaning of I love you. And what does I love you mean on your hierarchy of meaning? If you were to say to someone, I love you, what would that mean? And then that allows you to determine the level to which the emotions you experience are. Do you sort of get it? Because your unconscious mind doesn't understand how much emotions to feel because it doesn't have rationale or reason. So your conscious mind is directing it by the meaning associated to the emotion or to the word or to the language pattern. Do you sort of get it? And the easiest way to link and trigger emotions to the physical sensation is simply through memory. Remembering what it felt the last time you said, I love you to someone. Remembering what it felt like the last time someone said, I love you to you. Because essentially in this practice, you, within every moment you say your name, you are saying, I love you unconsciously. Do you sort of get it? So it's very important. I have this practice up on YouTube and on my website if you ever want to find it, but we're just repeating that process of insert your name and then have a break, I love you, and then have a break and then focus on feeling the emotional experience of love, and then repeat it, and then repeat it, and then repeat it, because those actions are developing specific synaptic pathways that will fire automatically through your unconscious mind. Do you sort of get it? And this is when we're talking about psychological engineering. This is what I mean. We're reconstructing the synaptic pathways to, on specific things like negative emotions or negative triggers, I am reallocating it to be empowerment. Do you sort of get it? On positive triggers, I am reallocating it to be love. Do you sort of get it? Or whatever the highest experience I seek. So it could be love, it could be joy, it could be bliss, it could be peace, however you want to do it. The meaning you assign to it, and a single word can have depths and layers to meaning. So you can repeat this process multiple times on your name to have your name instill love, instill, empowerment, confidence, action, like whatever you want it to be. Do you sort of get it? You're reshaping the meaning of reality around your name to having depths that you previously didn't know were there. Do you sort of get it? Psychological engineering isn't me going there with a spanner and trying to build the framework. It's me simply delegating and creating the blueprint for which my conscious mind and unconscious mind will build the framework. Do you sort of get it? So we start to understand this, that it's not about control. I'm not trying to force myself to love myself. I am simply setting the attention and intention and holding the attention and intention on there until my conscious and unconscious minds align, until it becomes their belief. So just remember this, a word or a language pattern spoken once is a word or a language pattern. Repeated many times becomes a belief. Repeated even more becomes a truth. Repeated every day of your life becomes reality. What you say and how you speak within yourself and about yourself shapes and structures your potential within reality, shapes and structures your reality around you. If you see reality, or you see yourself as a scarcity person, you're in a scarcity mindset where you're not good enough, everything in life is going to tell you you're not good enough, because you're creating that frequency where what is aligned to you and what you align to you is everything that aligns to you not being good enough. So when you reshape that frequency within you, the thoughts, emotions, biochemical states, you re-alter and realign the frequency that you broadcast. And how frequency works is frequency always seeks to align. So it either aligns or it dissipates. If two frequencies are different, okay, and they cannot find alignment, the frequency dissipates to nothing. If two frequencies are similar, they always seek to align. Realize this. How I view myself, how I broadcast out into this world, how I structure myself and my reality and who I am and how I am within it, will alter reality at a vibrational or frequency level. And that will change and alter my interactions within life. And this is psychological engineering, that I can go and redefine all that is known to benefit me, to empower me, to give me strength unknown to most, but known to the very few who are the greatest among us. Do you sort of get it? Within you right now is the entire potential of the universe. So not the potential of the universe, the potential of the sum total of the universe. This is why collaboration is the highest form, because if I am the sum total of the universe in my potential, should you be one of the greatest people in the world, you add to my potential. My potential is more because you are more. This is human potential. When we understand and see that you becoming more actually makes me more. Me becoming more makes you more. So we understand that collaboration. We don't need to compete and try to defeat each other. If we collaborate, we become the sum total of all potential that we each individually hold, rather than the sum total of the strongest frequency. And that's psychological engineering, and that's true power within this life. The $100 billion asset I have spoken about.